Have you reached the point in life where having time is more important to you than having stuff? Maybe you're just looking for a simpler way of life for you and your family, or maybe you're just tired of mowing the 3 or 4 acres that you have to do every weekend and you'd rather travel and do other things. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 mistakes that people make when it's time for them to downsize. So whether you're downsizing house, downsizing land, or just looking for a simpler place to live that's easier to maintain, downsizing can be a great way to get back your time and, more importantly, get back some energy so you can do the things you really enjoy doing. My favorite saying is downsizing your home can be a great way to upsize your life. Now you can take either money or your time or your energy and go out and do things you want to do as vacation or spend time with your family. I know many people I've spoken to, the reasons they downsize is maybe they're in a 3 or 6 or whatever 1,000 square foot house and they're tired of dusting, vacuuming, cleaning, keeping it clean for just one of them or 2 of them. It's kind of pointless. And they finally realize that a few years in and think, well, if I downsize to a 2 or 3 bedroom, people can still come visit me. I don't have to maintain it as much and I got my time back. That's why in today's video, we're going to dive into 5 things you can do to help in the process of downsizing. Number 1 is the most common thing I see for people that are looking to downsize and upsize their life. So let's start at number 5. Start in the small spots. You know, there's a garage or a cabinet or some small area that you can start in that's going to be a lot less overwhelming when you look at the big picture and see your whole house that needs to move out. Most time in these small spots, you also have a lot of trinkets and things that you haven't used for years or maybe even forgot about. This is a great way to start getting in the habit of, do I really need this? Let's throw it away or give it away. After all, you're not going to be able to take everything with you since you are downsizing. All right, moving right along. So now number 4. Now that you're in the groove and you've kind of got up some steam, you've got rid of one cabinet or drawer or whatever it is, small space, let's increase that a little bit and start room by room. Again, it keeps you from getting overwhelmed with thinking I got to move out a whole 5,000 square foot house. And it's a lot easier to cope with just doing one room or even the closet in the room and expanding to the room itself to downsize, figure out what you can get rid of, what you can throw away, or what you want to take with you to the next place that'll fit in the area you're going to be moving to. All right, number 3 is kind of organization. You're going to be throwing away a lot of stuff or giving away a lot of stuff. And you're going to need to keep this organized somehow. I recommend an open area, somewhere that's not going to have a lot of traffic, hopefully, because it's going to be a long process, typically, for downsizing. A great place to do this is maybe a garage or something like that where you can start piles. Start the giveaway pile, start the throwaway pile, and start the keep pile, which hopefully is a lot smaller than the other 2. Now remember to keep these piles manageable. Each week or every few days, go ahead and take off that trash pile or take off the giveaway pile. Also keep in mind in the giveaway pile, you could always get a receipt for those giveaways for Goodwill or something like that and write it off in your taxes next year. Also, when you're making these piles, if you're planning on listing your house soon or in the process of the downsizing, make sure it's not somewhere that's going to make the house look bad. A garage is a great place because people expect when they go to a garage or a workspace that it's going to be messy. This is where people work and this is where they do stuff, so it's going to be messy. If you have it in your living room, it's going to be a totally different story. That way you can keep these items out of sight, out of mind when people come to see your house and when you call me to come list it. Moving along, number 2, furniture. I've seen a lot of houses over time. You accumulate furniture that you have or you've gotten from a relative that's passed and you're like, oh, I've always liked that china hutch or I've always liked that dresser, and you bring it into your house. Well, the problem is that makes your house smaller. It takes up room. Are you really using it? Are you going to use it in your next place? That's the big question. And I've had people to downsize and got rid of a third of their furniture and then realized, why did I even have that? The house is so much bigger now without this piece in the hall or this piece in the living room that I never used or never touched, only to keep other items in it that I never used or never touched. When you have more space, it's going to make it generally look a lot more brighter too, so it just shows overall better. All right, and we're already at number 1. The number 1 thing I see from people that are looking to downsize from a large home to a small home, or to a large piece of land to a smaller piece of land, is to start early. And it's probably duh, but I've had the same clients that were downsizing tell me, "Hey, you will need to sell your house. That's fine. When would you think it'd be ready? When do you think you'll have everything in order?" "Oh, probably in a week." I'm thinking to myself, there's no way. But hey, it's their timeline. Maybe they've got help and I don't know about it. I don't know. And then I go check on them a weekend or half a weekend or at the end of the week. And they've telling me stories about how they're sore every night. They're eating Tylenol and Advil because they've been lifting furniture or moving and doing activities that they haven't done in years. So starting early and moving one piece of furniture at a time and getting some help would be ideal to help move all this stuff out of the house or to wherever you're going to store it until you find your new house. Now, obviously, it depends on that help and how much help you have, how early you need to start. I've got people that do it in a week. I've got people that I'm still talking to 2 years later. So just keep this in mind when you get ready to downsize or start thinking about downsizing. Go ahead and get that ball rolling so you'll be ready when you're ready. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. I hope you like one of these videos here too. Don't forget to please like this video and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.